Welcome, my friends. Welcome to another Aimless Adventure rental car edition. This is different from anything I've ever done, I think. So we're not going and checking out like a bunch of random abandoned stuff or anything. So if you want to check out, I get it. I'm just going to take a tour around the riverfront area here at the St. Johns River, Lake Monroe in Sanford, Florida. Why? Because I used to live here and I left 5 years ago. And every friggin' day, my heart has been broken because I don't live here anymore. So that's why. So it's more for me than anybody else. But hey, I'll give you a little tour around and show you what's going on now. And maybe you'll come down and visit the place. Who knows? Maybe I'll be moving back. I don't know what the future holds, honestly. But I wouldn't shake a stick at the opportunity. I think it's time we explore more in a rental car. Let's do it. A whole bunch has changed since I was here last. Left here in 2015, I believe it was. So about 5 years ago, roughly. And there's been a lot of construction. I just tried to get to the Central Florida Zoo, but the road access is shut down and you can't even get to I-4. So I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe they're just redoing the road, or maybe the property's been sold. But anyway, this is, or was, my daily drive, which is pretty nice. I gotta say, I cannot shake my love for Florida. I know it's not everybody's bag with humidity and bugs and all that stuff, but hey, everybody's got their spot, right? Just on the other side of that guardrail is the Sanford River Walk, which looks like they've expanded a little bit since last time I was here, which is pretty cool. It's a very, very nice area, you know, along the lake to take a walk. Sorry for the crude front windshield view, but that's it right there. As a matter of fact, why don't we yeah, let's go ahead and go over here. Look at this crazy road here. So this here is the Sanford River Walk. This was my daily drive, literally, or driveway, because I lived right there in that little condo development right there. And while I'm not a big fan of having neighbors on top of you, it's a good trade-off with this view. And right down there appears to be a nest. All this is located right on the banks of Lake Monroe here in Sanford, Florida. My former home. I used to live right across the street right there. And this was my view every single day. Kayaking, fishing. I miss it. I have missed it. The first time I've been back here in 5 years. And I would love to be back here forever again. After you go through the roundabout where the big flag is, you pass the marina, which has got nice little gazebo-like areas and benches set up. They're actually swing benches. Oops, sorry about the bumps. The swing benches are right there, which is really, really nice view. Turning left, this is called Marina Island. Now, I don't believe it's technically a real island. I'm pretty sure they just built it. This used to be a naval base, Sanford area, right here. And I believe what they do here, you've got, it's a steak and seafood restaurant, but you can also rent and get a paddle boat that takes you out onto Lake Monroe. This bar over here used to be called Wolfie's the last time I was here, and then before that it was even something else. And I don't even know if whatever it is now is open, but they've got some prime real estate. I guess it's open. These chairs look fairly clean, and that fire pit looks pretty new. And then this over here used to be a crusty motel, and now it's assisted living. So, hey, if y'all want to do a GoFundMe for my senior years and put me right there, I'm really cool with that. Whew. What's going on here? What's left of it is whatever. Crema! Hey, I don't endorse this product, nor am I a sponsored individual, but it's pretty good. And I tell you what, I red-eyed after working a full shift out of Vegas, I think last Thursday. Anyways, I stayed up for 41 hours. Got into Orlando, went and visited a friend, and kept going and going, and then theme park, and yeah. So I am not sponsored by energy drinks, but I tell you what, this right here has kept me rocking and rolling. So Monster, if you're out there and you want to sponsor a dude with like 6,000 subs, let's do it. Now we're in the historic downtown Sanford district. Old-timey buildings are everywhere. They've been repurposed a bazillion times, but this little town keeps on kicking. And it looks like it's coming back better than ever. That yellow building, mustard color, is the old fire station. There's a local artist that lives in the bottom half of that. She got herself a VW Bug. Actually, I think she lives in the whole building. I think she bought the entire building. Anyway, pretty cool. Celery City. Sanford's got a few nicknames. Celery City is one of the old school ones. Back in the day, Sanford was the celery capital of Florida. Serious. It was right behind me. These doors are the doors to the doctor's office in my girl. As Thomas J. came wheeling through the Sanford downtown area, past the clock tower and the fountain, and ended up over here, where he and his lady friend saw the doctor. This clock used to be in the center of the street in Sanford. If you look up the old-timey photos, and in the movie My Girl, Thomas, Jay, and Beta cruise by on their bicycles on their way over to that doctor's office. If you're interested in seeing the video I did on the filming locations for My Girl, that video is in the description below. The building straight across the street from me also played a prominent role, very important scene in My Girl. I decided to go into the Welcome Center and see what swag they had for Sanford because I love the place. So I found a couple things. I found these magnets. The white one on the left is just, you know, your standard run-of-the-mill magnet, but it's cool. The other two, the orange and the celery, are made by a mom with 3 kids who is an artist. And I wanted to help her out, so I did. The flat dude, that is Flat Henry. Henry Sanford, the founder of Sanford, and he comes with a little base, and you can take him wherever you go, and you hashtag whatever it is you're supposed to hashtag. So you might be seeing Flat Henry in future videos. Oh yeah, there's the base for Flat Henry, and also there is the contact information to the artist who does this and other things. What are you doing, Henry? Dude, we didn't even start our first journey and you're already tanked. Bro, why do you always do that when I'm about to film? Then stop looking at me with your weird eyes and no pupils. Zombie. Where do you want to go, Henry? No, we're not going to another Sanford bar. But I am going to partake in energy drink number 2. Henry, you want to drive to Canada? Henry, you ready to bounce, bro? Yeah, I'll put on some tunes. What do you want to hear? What is a dude of your caliber into? What? Okay. Let's rock, bro. Flat. Flat. I did not take you as an AC/DC guy. Alright. High five, bro. Yeah. If you're ever in the Sanford area, swing on by Judy's place and show her some love. They do a lot of good work. Speaking of good work, check out this artwork. Hashtag paint the trail. Paint the trail on Facebook and Instagram. Dude does not only amazing work with the paintbrush, but supports a bunch of cool stuff, including all these critters. Yes, Stanley. I mean, whatever your name is. That's right, Henry. He does support a lot of cool causes. His name is Jeff, by the way, Henry. He has a name. His name is Jeff. There's another example of Jeff from Paint the Trail's art. There's a handful of murals around Sanford. This one's Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. And it says, American Rebel. Pretty cool. This is Elm Street. But there's no nightmare here. This is just beautiful Southern style houses. Oak Avenue. I have a video where I almost got arrested right here in this park called Centennial Park on that gazebo. Interesting, they've got Sublime playing in the park. I guess they have an issue with homeless in this park, or have over the past years. But over on that telephone pole, this one, right there is a camera. And if you try and get on that gazebo at night, a voice comes out saying, stop, blah, 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 you could be prosecuted. And then it takes your picture. And I got a video. I had a video out there somewhere in the playlist of that happening to me. There's also bat houses on the top of poles here because the bats eat the bugs, which is good. The osprey are everywhere, man. You can hear them. That's that high-pitched screeching. Check out this old, I believe this was an old school back in the day. Now it's the Betty D. Smith Cultural Arts Center. But check this out. That's pretty cool too, but look at these houses. This is West 5th Street. We turned off of West 5th and we're heading back down Elm. I'm sorry, Oak. West Oak. I've got my directions all jacked up. Anyway, it's very nice and bumpy. Behold the Ritz Theater, the Wayne Dench Performing Arts Center in downtown Sanford. Pretty epic building, pretty epic signage. I realize my nugget is blocking half of this building because of perspective, of course. This is the Mullane Theater. 1923 is when that bad boy was erected. And then it became the Ritz, which is the signage right there. And then it became the Helen Stairs Theater. And now it's the Wayne Dench Theater for Performing Arts. Pretty cool. And if you like theaters, this is a good one to check out. You back in the saddle again? Flat Henry? We've been touring your little town, bro. Seeing all the sights. I'm digging it. Did you leave me a tip? Upon further review, the Central Florida Zoo is in fact open, but there are the hours, and this is a Sunday at 6:30 in the evening. So they are in fact open. You just cannot get to them off of the main road that goes along Lake Monroe. There's all the construction that's got it tore up. That's the road that goes right along Lake Monroe, which is directly in front of us. I don't have any further details. Just if you're looking for the zoo, hit them up. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a very cool little zoo. Across the St. Johns River into the town of DeBerry. And there's some funky roadside. I want to see if it's still here. Ah-ha-ha, yeah. I think I see it, although it's looking a little different nowadays. Oh boy, it is all dolled up for the Wuhan coronavirus. Can you say that, or do you get flagged, or maybe upset somebody by saying that? Anyway, dude gets changed out throughout the year. Sometimes he's Santa Claus, sometimes he's a vampire. Pretty cool. I don't know what his official name is, but I'm calling him, at least in this condition, Rhinoceros Rex. The Athens Theater. This historically significant landmark opened in 1922 as a silent film and vaudeville theater. Once it was the entertainment centerpiece of the county. The Athens operated continuously for nearly 70 years. Of course, changing its programming over time as technology advanced. The theater was developed by L.M. Patterson, a native of Washington, D.C., who moved to DeLand in 1920 and organized the DeLand Moving Picture Company. The building was designed by Murray S. King, prominent Orlando architect, The theater was completed in 1921. Music and sound effects were performed on a large Wurlitzer organ. The opening night performance on January 6, 1922 featured the 7-reel silent film, The Black Panther's Cub, a 4-act comic play, and 4 vaudeville acts. Well, that's going to do it from this one. I decided since I'm in DeLand to stop by Da Vinci Gardens, where I've seen a handful of sweet reggae shows and gotten some pretty good chow. Here's a little look of the layout, and the main stage is over there in the corner. It's small, it's intimate, and it's pretty cool. If you're ever in DeLand, check them out. Here's a sweet classic car. Until next time, adventure on.
My name's
Henry.
and I like
Celery. Celery
is my
friend.